Hi, this video is to the elementary school teacher teams as a request for feedback from you for a request that was made from several teachers this year that I'm hoping that I can fulfill the need of what you guys are looking for. Basically, what we're looking at is the bottom of the fourth grade report card right now, and I'm going to show you all of them, but basically at the end of each quarter, right now, in order to fill this out, you would have to fill in the absent, present, tardy, all these times, every time, as well as I don't have any idea what goes in the vocabulary here, whether it's an A, B, C, D scale, I have no idea. Maybe it's even percent number, not sure what goes in there, and then the behavior and work habits. And the request was made, and if we look, that's what fourth grade looks like. The third grade has actually more information on theirs. They still have this overall and this work habit section. They also have homework grades that they fill in for each quarter on the bottom of theirs. The second grade has a work habit section and an attendance section. The first grade just has an overall effort with that attendance section, and then the kindergarten has another different behavior section with the attendance. The request was made that there be some way that you don't have to look these numbers up and they be saved each quarter. And basically what I've done is I've coded in a way that you would then be able to add at the bottom of each quarter a grade for like the behavior comments, the days absent, and the days tardy, and then it would stay there. And then the next quarter, theirs would show up if I had done it over here in the bottom of that quarter, and so on. So it would not be in a chart at the end, but it wouldn't be something you'd have to re-enter each quarter. It would be saved information. Now the behavior itself, right now, we have something like that in the specials, and you can see at the bottom of theirs, they have a little code chart that they put in for each one of the specials classes, a behavior and work habit grade, and that meaning this student got a 2, they're positive and respectful. So you have to work out for your grade level what this comment code chart would look like, and I can then code that in at the bottom of yours if that's what you're looking to do. If grade levels are happy with the way grade cards are right now, that's fine. They don't have to do anything at all other than email me, say second grade is good with the way it is. But the only way for me to get a permanent thing saved, because these tables at the bottom are not really coded tables like the top, these are just lines with some text. So I can't put them in here, but I can certainly, like I just showed you, I can put them at the bottom here into each quarter section, because as it's going through and doing the grade, it can throw those numbers down there so you don't have to repeat it. So what I need, this is already coded, and it's a separate video on how to put that in there, but really before we get to that point, I'll need to know, and you don't have to do all these, you could leave behavior one way and the absent tardy thing another way. For those that have this overall effort, if you came up with if this is an ABC scale, that could be in that there we go, that section as well. You could have one that says overall effort for that quarter with a letter grade or a number or some kind of scale that you come up with it as well. But what I need is each teacher team to work out how they want to do that, whether they want to add the absent tardy thing here and have somebody from that team contact me and let me know what you guys are looking for. If you want a table like the specials have with the different comment codes, and then just put the behavior comment for each quarter in there, that's great. I've already coded. All I would have to do is rebuild this table at the bottom for your grade level. If you want an overall effort thing that goes in there, we could do that as well. If you don't, then you'll have to keep rewriting it, or maybe you just write it in for the current quarter and you leave the other blanks, other boxes blank. I'm not sure how people are doing them right now. I'm just trying to find out a way to give everybody really what they're looking for and to not have to duplicate that effort with the attendance. And obviously having those show up in the quarters, you will be able to see, hey, because they're going to be pretty much lined up. As far as absent, you know, which quarter they are absent most, how often they're tardy, that kind of information. But then I also need to know, this one would be pretty straightforward if this became a chart with numbers and we got rid of all that. It'd be kind of like the specials one, but this one's got a lot of additional information. Do we have a chart and then we just have this grade as they write it down? Or does that become something that you add up their homework grade? Obviously that homework grade LA could be right under here, and it could be homework grade where you give it an actual some kind of a grade score there as well, that it just shows up right underneath there, and then you don't have to add those together again. So if those grade level teams could get back to me with this information, I'll try to get it done as soon as possible and code it in there so that you guys can start using that either next year or fourth quarter this year. Either one will work out for me to try to get these ready for you and get them finished. Thanks.